everyone, it's Margaret Duplashane here. Today I want to talk to you about ketosis and give you kind of the ketosis quick 101 down and dirty version because some of you probably aren't quite sure what this is. First, I want to quickly introduce myself. Again, it's Margaret Duplashane. I have been in the fitness industry for over 30 years now as a fitness instructor, personal trainer, and running coach most recently. Also a mom to 4 grown kids. And really over the last 15 years, I've really honed in and focused on women's fitness and helping women get the best fitness plans that make them look and feel their best. And recently have even narrowed that down now to beyond the fitness. I'm really into helping everybody live their healthiest life, taking a look at what they're putting in their bodies, how they're eating, what kind of exercise are you doing, and putting it all together so we're looking and feeling our best. So, ketosis. First, I want to kind of go back to my original exposure to ketosis was in the mid to late 1980s, and I know this because I remember exactly where I was. I was a young aerobics instructor, and there was a married couple that took my class all the time, and there was a day that they were not their usual selves in class, and I think the wife, it's kind of a long time, but I feel like something happened. Maybe she had to sit down during the class, or she just wasn't feeling well. So after the class, they talked to me about it, and they told me that they were trying to get themselves into ketosis, and they hadn't eaten anything, and that's why they weren't feeling that well that day. So immediately, I'm like, in my mind, filing away, the word ketosis means something that only a fool would do. These people are total idiots. What are you doing coming to aerobics class, starving yourself? And forever since that day, up until recently, that was my opinion. Whenever I heard the word keto, ketosis, I immediately discounted it as dumb. So, I'm here to tell you that I am now living more in a state of ketosis. Shocking to myself that this has turned out to be such a positive thing when I had so many years discounted it. And kind of trying to get the word out about it to people to see if you should consider this or not. So what exactly is it? Ketosis is basically when your body has switched from being a sugar burner to a fat burner. So we have 2 sources of fuel. We have glucose, which is what most of us are walking around being what we would call a sugar burner. You're eating constantly throughout the day. You're probably having a higher carbohydrate diet, lower fat. So your body's going to the quick grab. It's just burning that glucose off, and that's why you get hungry again so quickly, because your body doesn't know anything different. You eat, 2-3 hours later, you're hungry again. You feed it again, and you're in a sugar burning cycle. To get into ketosis, which what has to happen is you have to burn through the glucose. Next, your body's going to go into its glycogen stores. When it's gone through that, then it's going to take its free fatty acids, convert that into ketones in your liver, and it's the ketones that are the energy. So it's really not your fat. Your fat makes the ketones in the liver. Once you get these ketones as energy, it's a total game changer. Your brain really likes running on ketones. In fact, ketones have more energy per gram than glucose does. So when you shift into ketosis, you get this energized calm. That's the best way. That's how people describe it. It certainly is my experience with it so far too. The mental clarity and the focus are unlike anything I've ever experienced before, and I just feel like I can go on tasks for the longest time, and I'm good to go. Brains love ketones. Why would you consider trying to make this lifestyle change of lowering your carbs and upping your fats and going through the process of becoming a fat burner? The number one reason I can think of is if you're not happy with the way things are right now. If you're kind of eating the same and exercising the same and every day is the same and you're stuck at a weight that you're not happy with, your mental clarity isn't great, you're just kind of static and you're not happy with that. You want something different. You want to maybe lose some weight. You want to gain some energy. You want to get some mental clarity. Then I would say you might want to consider this. If you're happy with where you're at, if you're eating and your energy's good and you're feeling good, then you don't necessarily need to consider making any changes. Now you have to know that if you decide to try to get into what they call ketosis and get into this lifestyle, there is a period of time that you have to adjust to it. You go through what people call the keto flu. Your body has to burn through all those stores of glucose and glycogen. That can take a few days. You might not feel that great with headaches, tired, a little weak, a little dizzy, but I'm here to tell you that when you're on the other side of that, there is magic. It is amazing. Another way besides dropping your carbs to get into ketosis is by some intermittent fasting. And I've talked about that in my videos last week, that's something that I'm doing, and I'm actually kind of doing a combination. I am what you would call carb conscious. I'm not following a ketogenic diet. I don't really want to label myself as saying I'm paleo, I'm keto. I don't want to box myself in like that. But I am very conscious of the carbohydrates and the types of them that are coming into my body. And I do some intermittent fasting. So then when you put the two of those together, you really get fantastic results. So lower carbs is one way, intermittent fasting is another way, or a combination of the two. If you are considering making a switch to this kind of lifestyle, it is a good idea to have somebody to kind of guide you through it. It can be very overwhelming to go it alone, and you might throw in the towel. So that's where I'm here. I have a course coming up that starts a week from today that we're going to work on intermittent fasting to get people into ketosis. If you want to jump in on that, there's still time to get your supplies. You just email me at margaretduplashane@gmail.com and I can quickly get you some info on this course. And that's about it for today. I just wanted to give you a quick and a dirty, without getting too sciencey, about ketosis, because I know whenever I'm now going online, down through my Facebook feed, I see all this keto everywhere. And I thought, I know what it is, but I didn't until recently, and I wanted you all to know what it is too. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me. Everybody have a great rest of your day.